We're in.
We're in?
We're in. The audio.
How come I hear nothing?
I don't know. I hear everything.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
No, you see that thing turned off again. Why is that thing turned off?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
We got a
it's
wire.
a funky thing. Welcome to the Rad Dudecast.
Slibby.
We're making some phone calls. We're making a phone call to our Patreon guy.
Oh, yeah, this guy, I owe him a shirt.
All these guys that if you donate $20 or more on the Patreon per month, we'll call you live on the air.
What is? Did we start?
Yeah, we started.
Really? How come we didn't do any of the big extravaganza?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
What's happening, man?
You gotta hang up. You gotta hang up.
Is not available.
We'll leave a message. We'll leave a message.
When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, man. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
You're,
Oh, that's a great question. He probably can't hear us.
Why can't he hear us?
Because how would we have any kind of input into there?
Well, he can hear us now. You got him on speaker.
I put it on speaker. Anyway,
Hey, man.
Ryan,
What's
thank
up?
you for your Patreon donation. You're live on the air on the Rad Dudecast. You got anything to say?
This counts.
Wait, I don't understand. Is this real?
It's real.
Real.
We're calling Ryan?
Well, we're
Yeah,
that's me.
let me. Okay, that's a good voicemail. Thanks, Ryan. We'll try you back some other time, but this does count. You're a good man. Over and out.
I owe you a shirt.
Now,
Yeah.
what don't you understand about what just happened,
What don't
Anthony?
you understand?
All of it.
Okay,
You have to walk me through all of it.
so let me walk you through. We months ago.
Hang on.
Yes,
Can I take my headphones off?
if you want. I don't
can.
see why you would. It's
These
much
are
better.
stifling me.
Okay, take them off.
Great.
Months ago,
God, I feel like myself now.
we
Maybe-
set up a Patreon. I set up a Patreon.
I
And
remember doing
You may
this.
recall that you claimed to set up a Patreon.
Yes,
That's
I did.
patreon.com/Rad Dudecast. There are perks to donating to us. The
remember.
primary perk is if you donate
The mud bath.
more than $5 a month, you get access to a free monthly episode.
Yes.
Now, here's a little good guy Brendan trick
Uh-huh.
you may not know about.
We'll see.
The truth is, we say if you donate $5 or more a month,
Yeah.
you get access to a bonus monthly episode.
Right.
And the truth is, and I'm sorry to those of you that donated $5 a month, the truth is I'm so grateful to anyone that donates anything to us that I make the settings any patron gets it. So even if you
Oh,
donate
cool.
$1 a month, I'm
Well,
like,
that's a nice little bonus.
what am I going to do? Just give this person nothing?
Yeah.
Get on board.
Thing.
Yeah.
But so as at the $20 level.
What if I do a guest Bumble for someone?
You're gonna.
Okay, no, we're not going back to resetting. No, see, this is a thing where I was explaining things to you. This was not a brainstorming session.
No.
Go on.
That's kind of a fun idea.
Doesn't make sense. Guest Bumble is just It's just 2 words. Guest Bumble.
No, I Bumble for someone.
What do you mean?
I for a guy or a girl, I take over their Bumble or Tinder and I help them out.
So you pick them dates or what?
Yeah, I get them dates.
You just get them dates and then they go out with you or they go out with.
No, they go out with the people that I
You
talk
pick.
to. No, they pick whoever they pick, or I can pick. That's true too. And then I talk to the people for them.
Walk me through this. This makes no fucking sense.
Anthony DeVito, professional comedian.
I donated a bunch of money.
Yes.
All right.
No, first of all, don't even mention that because if he wants to do this idea, he can do it, but he's not having to do with my
Okay.
goddamn Patreon.
Yeah, not for this
I'll
one.
do it on mine.
Okay, on for the, for on Anthony's, whatever's.
Animalfarm.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now I donated a bunch of money at animalfarm.com. You
Yes.
come to my house.
And-
Now what?
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Great.
Now what do you do? Now what do you do?
Give me your vote.
There it is.
Great. Now, do you have Bumble or Tinder?
Pretend I do. Just pretend I do.
Well, because if you don't, I have to download them for you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Good. You have them already.
Good. Great. Yeah.
So now, pick the women you like.
Do.
Great. Thank you. Okay, I'll message these women for you, and I'll get you some dates.
Okay, how about this? What if they don't match? No matches. Then what do you do?
We'll keep going till you get a match.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what makes you think you're better at talking to women than anyone else on earth?
No, I don't. I just think it might be fun for me to do it for you.
Yeah, you'd probably ruin people's credibility.
Maybe.
Bumble
Are
community.
you going to say it's you or are you going to pretend you're them?
No, well, that's a good question.
It's not a bad idea though. You do blind date.
Yeah.
That might be an app even where you go blinddate.com where I pick a bunch of girls for you. and then you go, "Hey, look, this is Greg. I'm talking for my friend Brendan. He's a great guy. Would you like to meet him? He's looking good."
Not
Vouch.
Not
I call
a
it vouch.
Not a bad
I vouch
idea
for this person.
First of all, I think it's vouch.
Vouch.
Vouch. Certainly not vouch.
Yeah.
Vouch is
I don't know, man.
Vouch is a overweight vagina. I believe.
Hilarious.
She's got a vouch.
She's
She's
got a
got a
vouch.
way about her. It's a big fat
that's
vagina.
Now, your idea, Greg, good idea, but I don't quite understand how you think you go, that's a good idea. Then you explained a good idea. But what you said was not Anthony's idea.
Yeah,
you
because-
said a legitimate idea
It was a very good idea.
that had some sense to it.
So if you donate $10 to the Patreon, I will do a guest Bumble.
No, not on our Patreon, you won't.
On animalfarm.com.
Have people just message you, and you'll do it for free.
Okay.
I wouldn't imagine you would do it for a charge because you're ruining people's lives.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty good. But you got to give me your phone. So you got to send me. You got to mail your phone to Queens.
No, they just give them their sign in.
Mail your
Oh.
phone. No, go ahead. Mail your phone to Queens.
I have a loose understanding of the internet.
What's the address? Just Queens. Send it to Queens. Anthony will find it.
No, a P.O. box. I'd give him a P.O. box. But now that you're telling me that you can do this from anywhere, then you can just give me your login info.
Yeah, and then you log in and then you just introduce women to the people.
Yes. Whoever wants to give me their login info for these singles dating sites. Now, also, granted, I'm busy.
You are busy.
And I have my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it may take me a while to get around to this. So, but
This just keeps getting more alluring to the listener. Send me your phone, and then I'm going to go hang on to it for as long as need be, and then I'll just chat up some of your messages. Great. Now,
and send it charged because I don't want to have to charge it.
Yeah, and also let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
You're gonna get them FBI on you because
Why?
anytime you're getting a phone in the mail,
Oh, that's true.
that's always like a
That's a
kidnapping
good point.
situation. That is
sure.
dial the first number on this if you want to see your kid.
Good
alive.
call. I'll tip off the FBI that this is happening.
Tip them off.
Yeah.
Hi, FBI tip line.
Yes.
I'm doing a new dating service.
Any kind of phone, in an unnatural phone situation,
Yeah.
is a real alarm setter.
Yes.
Like
What
do you
if
mean?
you
Yes.
if you just tape a phone to the wall, like at the Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium, you're gonna
Yeah.
shut the whole thing down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
100%. Yeah.
It's very disconcerting. Like any need where you have to sort of anonymously drop off a phone,
Yeah.
it's problematic.
Yeah, a phone without a person attached to it is a big issue.
It becomes scary.
It becomes very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So before this, we were talking about the Patreon page.
I was explaining to you what was happening.
Oh, okay.
Now,
great.
at the $20 per month level,
yes,
you are afforded the right to call into the podcast. Actually, we call you.
Great.
And I've set it up. I've been messaging with these people. They email me their numbers, and that was how we started. We were calling Ryan Matera.
Gotcha. I see.
And you didn't really blow your chance. We're gonna knock these out as we knock them out. If you haven't got on, we'll get you on because it's pretty easy. We did one when you weren't here last week, which was a godsend for me. We did one with
Jimmy Nuno.
Jimmy Nuno.
Oh, really?
He had
Now
a
he's
great
got-
time, and then he was all mad about it. He on Facebook because he goes, "I didn't know that. I didn't know the episode that I was calling into was just you guys talking about depression and
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
and then you
That's-
just call me after."
that's a tough one. Was new? He had to be upset because I wasn't there, because that's a large part of this experience.
He's mad at you already because you won't give up a friend on Facebook to become his.
Oh right,
Him.
that was the primary
really?
discussion.
Yeah.
The primary discussion was he's never heard of anyone being filled up, and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And you need to drop someone and get him on.
Okay, I'll do that.
Old Jimmy Nuno.
I didn't realize that was what was happening.
Now, can I mention this? I did open up about having depression last
Yeah.
week. We had a good conversation about it. Greg, this is what
I got
this
a
is-
lot of bad feedback about that episode.
Great. I got
We need to
actually.
talk about what he did. To you.
That's what I'm going to say. I got some wonderful feedback from fans. I got a bunch of messages, people relating, people
Really?
saying it helped them. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. Now, I get a text message from Anthony.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt myself by telling you, right to your faces, that this is episode 145 of the Rad
Wow, we're
Dude.
coming close to 200.
Today's
Today's also my birthday. Did you guys know that?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
June 7th.
No,
Because
it's
Your
not.
birthday is a whole thing.
If you just had
Not this
casually
year.
brought up your birthday like that, you'd be a different man.
Not this year. This year I said, last year I got such bad birthday gifts that I said this year, don't get excited.
So this is what Anthony does to me. Okay,
Yeah.
listen to this. I get this nice, sweet text message from Anthony going, "Man, that episode where you talked about your depression with Greg meant so much to me." He goes, "It really changed me.
Yeah.
I want to tell you some things, but I'm too embarrassed to say them face to face. I want to tell you some things about what you mean to me. I left them in a voicemail."
Yeah.
Right? I open this voicemail. Let's start listening to the voicemail.
Can you play it?
What? No, I don't have it. It's deleted. But
You delete.
Probably immediately.
so I start listening to this voicemail. It's Anthony going through these touching moments of the podcast that impacted him,
Yeah.
and telling me how much he loves me. And then I slowly start to realize, like, I don't think these were in the podcast.
What were the things he was saying?
It was like when you talked about how you had to take that thing back to the store because you didn't want it. And then he goes, and when Greg said he couldn't do jujitsu because he's too gay for jujitsu. And it was all stuff.
not true.
That's the thing. It was
I
all stuff.
can-
At first, it was all stuff where I was like, maybe that was in there, like maybe that was in there. And then as it keeps building, I go, none of this was in the fucking podcast.
Yeah, he didn't.
And then I call him up. I go, you didn't listen to the goddamn podcast, did you? He goes, no, of course I didn't listen.
Of course. Yeah, he's a
Fucking guys.
Score one for the good guys.
No, you're a bad guy. That's
You're a bad guy.
Yeah, but if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have content. I'm a content creator.
No.
I've got 3 things of content today.
I know now. We have a 4th.
Well, I listened back to the beginning part of the episode. I didn't want to listen to all of it because it scared me a little bit. But we just played a full. I just played it. We've given up on caring. I played a full song, full Three Dog Night song.
That's in the bonus episode?
No, in the regular one. Just
Really? I got
go ahead.
to it then.
Sue us. Go ahead. Take us down.
Yeah. Oh, real quick.
It's doing
Oh,
that.
okay. Can I do a thing, or are we not ready?
You can do whatever you want, man.
Real quick. I have a game. It's only 1 question long.
Great.
And it's for all the money. I'm going to say, this is the name of the game. Okay? It's called Greg's Poetry or Live Lyrics.
Oh, the band Live.
Yeah.
Lightning crashes. Throwing copper.
Lightning crashes.
An old mother dies.
Yeah, the middle school, that was huge.
Huge. Ed Kowalczyk.
Oh, yeah?
That's the guy's name, I think.
Okay, check it.
Check it, wreck it.
All right, I'm going to read it, and you guys, it's one and only.
This
and we're
is
out.
hold on, Anthony.
Yeah.
Bring me in with a jingle. You give me the tune. I'll give us the words.
Is it poetry? Is it
No,
live?
you were told to give the tune. I would give the words.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Okay.
Now we'll do it opposite.
I'll do the tune. I got the tune.
You're really building this more
I got
than
the
it
tune.
needs to be built.
Up-a-doom-ba-doom-a-tush. Up-a-doom-ba-doom-a-tush.
Is it poetry or is it live lyrics? Is it Greg or Ed Kowalczyk? You be the judge. Don't be a sludge. Check it out. Give it a shout. Welcome
right.
to the show. You've got to know. Is this a lyric from 90s band Live? Or is this poetry from my friend Greg? Why would you turn me down? Why would you turn me down? I was at a wonderful level. Now
No,
I'm
you
going to go. Yes, I was.
No, you were capping out.
Capping out?
You were capping out, and you're ruining my segment. I know what I'm doing. Trust my business.
What? Your business needs a jingle.
I know what you're doing, and you did great. The sound was great. No one will even notice the difference.
Yes, they will. Now I'm not going to be on this. I'm not talking anymore. Okay, do the game, but I'm not. Will not talk. This thing came out.
You built it too much. You have to trust me with the audio stuff. You have to.
Well, how can I trust you?
Because it's been good for 150 episodes.
First of all, it hasn't. That's
Maybe at least a 120.
partially myself to blame because I'm the other half of the audio. I don't know how to edit anything.
Yeah. Well, it's always good. When we're singing or doing loud things, I have to take it down a little bit because then it gets.
I know, but now you're much louder than me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Talk.
Talk.
Yeah. Nope. You're the same.
Okay.
I'll listen to every episode.
Because also you have your headphones and I have to the main Vine here.
Yeah.
I'm in the main Vine.
He's in the main Vine.
And that
You think I just want to be louder than you?
No, I don't. But I think you.
This has been a scam.
No, I don't.
This
But
has been a loud scam.
But I know that in the edit we're always all not quite loud enough. I have to take it all the way up.
But it's better that you take it up. Because if we're too loud here, we top off. It's and it gets cranky.
I'd love to pop my peas and to top up. Okay, now that's been
Does
the
anyone
intro.
have any plugs?
What?
No, that's the intro to the segment. Greg's Poetry or Live. I won't answer because I'm filthy mad.
Well, You really
I'm mad too.
You took the steam out of this whole
I'm mad.
thing.
No,
all the steam is out.
No, I'm mad too. So, and I do it.
I don't know. I don't have it anymore.
You have it. Do you have it? Don't put this on me because I'll kill myself. Well, no, I shouldn't say that.
Brendan.
Yeah, I beat him 50-0 in Mario Kart. After
Really?
he's like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about jumping out a window. I said, well, let's see how good you are.
Let's
at
see
Mario
how
Kart.
good-
Yeah. Hey, well, don't
Hitting him with a red shell. He's already in 8th place.
Yeah, hit me with everything. Getting in my way when he's already done. I've been lapped. I can't. Now I can't stop thinking about it. I'm not loud enough.
You are. I even brought you.
So
back
why
up.
don't
Here,
you
I'll bring back up.
accommodate for that? I accommodate for that.
Okay, fine. I'll accommodate for that. No, you're just moving your head. Now I got to yell.
Ah, you're too loud.
No, this is
Ow.
just right. No,
My ears.
don't trick me. God
Ow, my
damn
ears,
it.
Brendan.
Okay, well, the proof will be in the pudding. When I post this episode, if I listen to myself, and at this point, if I become unhearable,
Yeah.
I will be fucking apoplectic.
Apoplectic.
I don't think that's pronounced correctly.
Yeah.
All right, will you give me a sample of something that I'm to determine
I
if
know,
it's your poetry or
live lyrics.
lyrics?
Do you think
From
I wrote
Live.
this, or do you think Live wrote this?
I don't know yet.
All right. Dreamer, the attic of my mind. These feelings I can't hide. I can't share. I feel alone. The subconscious keeps me here. I fell in love with a balbadir. I saw your tongue, it licked my heart.
Buzz.
They called you queer. Hero. Dreamer. Hero. They called you queer.
Buzz.
Now. Okay, you answer because then I have a.
I think
reasoning thing.
Here's the thing I think. I think that is not good enough to be Greg's poetry. I think, you know what I mean? I think that has to be live. There's always, with Greg's poetry, you always get somewhere. I eventually grasp a concept. That was Blabberly Duke.
Yeah, but I do like to end with big things like they called you queer.
Yeah.
True.
That is.
What do you think?
That exactly. Okay. They called you queer makes me think that it's Greg's.
Yeah.
But now, there was also, what was the other thing? Belvedere. What was one of the words?
I fell in love with a balbadir.
Yes.
A
See, now
balbadir.
this is what's throwing me off. Because balbadir, I don't know what that is. Now, I don't know if that's a made-up Greg word or that's an actual word that Live knows that we don't know.
Yeah.
But the queer thing, Greg. I'm going with Greg.
Live.
The answer is bing, bing, bing. Live.
Really?
That is
I
a
knew it.
live
Wow.
song.
That's not. It's just not good enough to be Greg's poetry. Greg's
Yeah.
poetry would have had some twist.
Yeah,
some
that's
sort
true.
of intrigue.
Yeah.
that was just the babblings of a madman.
Yeah, that stinks.
They called you queer. That's the song.
Really?
It's pretty.
Wow.
Here's the thing: they're pretty good, but they're pretty bad.
Right.
Like
right,
they,
right,
they're-
I get it.
They know when to rock.
Yeah.
And they make really good hooks, but all the lyrics in between are very, very bad.
Gotcha.
And feel free to write in if you can't hear me at this point.
They can hear you. Everyone can hear you. I hear you too much.
You're too loud.
You're not even wearing headphones.
in the room. You're too loud.
Well, I have to be now because I can't hear myself in my cans.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! You know, Ed Kowalowitz did another album called Alive.
That's ridiculous.
He did a singles album called Alive. What are you, stupid? You're stupid.
That's like Metallica putting out an album called Metallurgy.
Yeah.
You can't just change your name a little bit.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's it. That's it for that question.
That's a
you only
fun
had the one?
Now, here's the thing, Anthony. Let me tell you where I'm coming at you from. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
What?
People like when we're done, when we're more tight, when we don't have to constantly tell you to stop.
That's
doing
not
what
the
you're doing.
emails I'm getting.
And who are you calling?
He's got a text on there. I can see it.
I see it. He's
Oh.
not
He's got
calling
his-
anyone.
He's got his head to his ear for a text message. So that's only to either piss us off or he's lost it even more. Also, I got a beef to pick here.
Go ahead.
Not with you. With Urge.
How could you not have a beef with me after I've drug you through the coals on this sound thing?
Oh, that's all right.
I'm literally trying to get a beef going.
Well, because your
And you-
brain is backwards.
No,
so you don't know
I
about
can't
good
be,
sound.
I can't be babied.
What do you mean?
I mean,
No, I have to, I don't baby you, but, like a toddler. I just say things that you want to hear, and I pat you on the back because Because you don't know. You got
All
backwards
right, I'm
brain.
going to monitor
So
this
you don't know
sound
good
now.
sound.
Well, I'm going to monitor it.
All right. But that being said, Urge, I think he's out. I think he does little things to get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I met him, and I'm so happy to meet him.
Yeah, he could care less about
And he
you.
could care less about me. And then he wrote that thing, Anthony does the best characters.
Woo!
Look,
He said that?
maybe you do. Maybe you do. But you don't do that. You're trying to tear us apart from the inside.
Check.
And he wrote that meme about me not getting his shirt. It's said in the fine print, we'll take as long as it must.
Okay, nobody talk for 2
must.
seconds. Nobody talk for 2 seconds. You know what?
What?
You're absolutely right. I'm
Funniest
topping out
thing
here.
Ever.
Yeah, I know.
I'm topping out. This is great.
Why did you touch it?
No, but I'm
Better
looking
not.
at it.
Yeah, you're yelling.
And you
You're
were
topping
right
out.
this whole time.
And it fucks your audio
Yeah,
up.
dude, he's the sound engineer.
There's
man.
one bad wire, and usually you have this wire, but today I gave it to Anthony because I didn't care for him.
So maybe you're right. Maybe in my cans it doesn't sound loud enough to me.
No, because you're not in the. Let's not talk about this. This is inside info, inside baseball that the fans don't want to hear.
No, because I am very excited to tell you this whole time you've been right,
I know I've been right.
and it feels great
Why does it feel great?
because I am here saying I'm wrong. I thank you.
Would you go to a seminar?
I did go to a seminar.
I don't know.
Now, Anthony. So Greg's.
Who are you seeing?
Who am I seeing?
Yeah,
In terms of
for your seminar.
what? Well, that's the thing. I was
I hope
going to
you're not
tell
seeing
you.
the same guy I see.
I was going to tell you, Anthony. So last week, I was in a low spot. I opened up about it.
Yeah.
I get this email from this guy, and he's saying to me, I could change your life.
Wow.
You talking about my guy?
Yeah. He goes, I could change your life.
You emailed him.
And I go, so I email back, and I go, how can you change my life? He goes, let me start working with you. I start working with this guy. Okay, and he's coming in today. I got him here today. This guy will change your life. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. Get ready to just get everything opened up and alleviated and living a life of your fullest capacity.
Give me 2 seconds to get this accent down.
No, this is great.
We still might be recording. Oh, shit. Well, I don't know what they heard. I don't know what we missed. Just reintroduce them. We're going to run the whole thing back.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right.
Wait, are we recording?
Now we are. I think we may have been the whole time. I don't know what they heard. Hey, we're all on the same page, right? You guys get it. You guys get it's a podcast. We just
Yeah.
have a good time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
they
get
get
it.
it, they get it,
You
they
guys
get
get it. So we're just going to do the whole thing again.
They get it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to go bring in this guy, Thick Nuts Con.
Great.
Thick Nuts Gum. You guys ask him questions.
Oh, okay, cool.
The real inside episode.
Okay, great.
The fans all heard us talk about this.
No, wait, should I edit this out?
No.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Okay.
Okay. Take two.
Take two.
Take two. Thick Nuts Gum.
Thick Nuts come. Welcome aboard.
Thank for having me. Very good to be here. Thick Nuts Gum. Very nice to see you. Yes, I was not happy with the other imposter who was here before, so I must do it better now.
Literally-
this feels like
yes,
the real
this is
thickness
me.
now.
Thick Nuts Gum.
And what is the system that you've taught me over this past week?
Oh, many system, many good things. Life is about balance and being mindful and being in the moment and understanding the basis of life, which is I teach to you compassion.
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 Yes,
Compassion or compassion?
compassion. It's compassion.
C-U-M.
C-U-M hyphen passion.
And how does that work? What are the, and I'm just, obviously I know because we've worked so thoroughly over the past week, but for the benefit of our listeners, tell them the basis of the Thick Nuts compassion system for life.
Only true way to compassion is through compassion. Okay? Yes, it is a constant system of yin and yang. Okay? So you must be constantly coming at all times, always coming.
Always coming. And you, when you're saying coming, you mean ejaculating out of your penis.
Yes, ejaculating from your
Or
penis.
a woman from her female penis.
From her female, yeah,
The
whatever you
female
want
penis,
to. It's
exactly,
no
yes.
problem. The problem here now is when the problem with life, whenever you go to the top mountain, wherever you go to the low sea, the big problem with life is when you are full of cum. You are angry. You are rigid.
Okay.
You are wanting. You are aggressive.
So the cum is a form of a toxin almost.
Yes, and you must excavate it from your body.
You excavate the cum
Excavate
from
it.
your body, and how do you do that?
To always be at a mindset of you must reach enlightenment of to always becoming just a little bit. Just a little bit, so that your body is yin and yang. Because when you are rigid, you are not learning.
So you're talking about when you're coming, you're not coming in the standard sense of after you've just made love, and that's a decent amount.
Okay, so let me give you a reference.
Yes.
Point. When you go to the backyard, when
Yeah.
there's a hose,
Yes.
and you whip it on,
Yeah.
right? That is how most men come.
Right.
Yes.
I am not. I am as if you go to turn it off. You didn't push it so much, and it just kind of leaks for the next few days.
Oh,
so you're always
I
coming.
see.
Always.
Yeah.
Because that is true enlightenment, but that is not for you. What I need for you men, what I am to teach,
Okay.
to get to my level of the Aztec mountain, is to know the balance.
Okay.
Because, like I say, hang on, let me say.
interrupted.
I mean, just it's okay.
I do apologize. I should have
No,
more
be-
compassion.
That's okay. This is a learning sequence. Hiya! No, hiya! you you when you are hard and rock hard, you are mad and angry.
Yeah.
When you come, you are lucid and listening, able forever to take in idea.
Yeah.
You can then take an idea, but also lazy. And want to sleep. So it is the balance.
Gotcha.
You must always be hard and you must always be soft.
So
Gotcha.
let me delve, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to get as
Delve.
graphic as we need
This
to get
is-
here,
sex
but I
is
think
not
it's
graphic.
I think it's necessary. Will you describe to both Anthony and I what exactly is the state of your penis, balls, and coming right now in this moment? Are you hard? Are you soft? Is there just cum sort of dripping out? Do you have a diaper? What do you do?
I as an enlightened high level am always half-mast. Think
Okay.
of when soldiers pass away and you come home to see them and you put the flag at half-mast.
I don't know why not as super comfortable thinking of it in that manner, but I will.
You're
yes.
not fully erect, but you're not fully down.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, just just enough.
sort of like a
Yeah.
tube snake.
Perhaps.
So I should be thinking about my penis as if an American tragedy happened, and we're mourning that tragedy by flying the flag at half-mast.
Yes.
That is the first metaphor that you went with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Now allow me to tell you real quick story, if you don't mind.
Well,
okay, maybe
I
not.
do. I want to hold on to that story, but I do want that. I do want because I do think it's important if we're going to understand compassion, compassion, that you really walk us through. So you're
It's
at
compassion through compassion.
you're at half mast, and is there, as you've said, is there just cum sort of slowly dripping out of your Johnson as we speak right now? Are you? In other words, are you constantly in a state of orgasm?
A low state.
Right.
Low state of cum.
Right.
It's just, yeah.
Enough
Ugh.
to keep the gun out of
to
your
keep
hand.
you easy. Enough
Right.
to keep me passionate for love,
Right.
for life,
Right.
but also to be motivated.
Right.
To get up in the morning.
Right.
If you are constantly fully ejaculating,
Yeah.
you don't go nowhere.
Gotcha.
So you are storing no cum. In
No.
other words, the second your body makes it, you say to the gates, out with you.
But just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's a very intricate system. Now, and this is just a pragmatic question, but the amount of underwear that you must go through.
No. This robe, I am fully nude underneath this robe.
Oh, okay.
Fully nude underneath this robe.
There is, I will notice, Anthony, I will say there is sort of a growing little puddle of cum beneath him. It's sort of like he leaves it almost
And
like a
don't
slug or
worry,
a snail.
I will. I always clean it. I always clean it because I will not be. I have You seem to be laughing at my accent, but I am a traveled man, so I have many different accents that come in and out.
Yeah.
Don't blame that on poor character work.
No one would. Maybe urge,
Yeah.
but what does he know?
Yeah.
And now, so you were going to tell us a little story. Please, take us there.
Yes, I will give you. I have 4 mantras that we will speak to.
Great.
And then I will tell a story to how you must always think of life. It is the tale of the donkey and the cow.
Oh, awesome.
Every day, the donkey would eat all the grass, And the cow would say, I want the gas. I want the grass. I want the grass. And the donkey would say, no gas, no grass, no grass.
They really, I like that even the cow and the donkey go back and forth between calling it gas and grass.
Yes, because they have also faded
traveled,
accents.
Sure.
Well-traveled people.
So the donkey's eating all the grass.
Donkey,
The cow wants
the
some.
cow wants
and
it.
the cow says, I want some gas. I will starve. I will die. What am I to do? And the donkey says, nothing. You can do nothing. There's nothing you can do. I will eat the grass. And the cow say,
Now it just seems like you're adding ours.
and the cow he say this. He say, come, take upon my vagina. Make
does.
love.
He says that.
Yes, make love to me. And the donkey hard as it can be, harder than the wooden floor we walk on. Has sex, and they have make love to the cow. And the cow says to the donkey, can I have some grass now? And the donkey says, what grass? Do you understand? That is the basis
Right.
of compassion.
Right. So, and no, I don't
Do you really don't understand?
No.
Can you break down the
Yeah,
beats a
because-
little bit?
Because the grass. So the donkey has just forgotten all about the grass, or grass no longer matters because the
Grass no longer matters to he who has come.
But he ate all the grass.
No, he always hoards it.
Right. So what? Yeah.
The cow, and then he always hoards it because he's so anxious, so full of cum and anger and this. But then after he come,
He doesn't care.
he doesn't care. He said, "I came now." The
Oh,
cow, and now
it's
he
like,
share all his things.
It's like a single set of footprints on the beach situation.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. What you have to understand that when you are full of cum, you are angry, and he hoarded the grass, hoarded it. So they had it, and then the cow. Now they share it. Because
they share the grass.
Your passion,
Sure.
your anger is released through your.
And I see this is interesting. So,
ejaculation.
and that was an instance of just one singular coming fully.
Mm-hmm.
But had he been, I guess the word for what you're doing is micro coming.
Mm-hmm.
Had he been constantly in a state of micro coming,
Yes.
then he would have been sharing the whole time.
But that is the true enlightenment. That is true enlightenment.
Sure.
We don't ask of that in our classes. We just ask of you to know the balance and take care of the balance. Never to be too hard. Never to be too
Right.
soft.
Now,
Right.
Anthony, I will say, so I've been working with Thick Nuts Come
Yeah.
here for a week.
Okay.
And it's been great. It's been because he's doing like a spring summer special, and it's been $8,000 for the week, and it's been
Reasonable.
I've never been, and so he helps you along the way because you're not going to get to micro coming just on your own. So he
Right.
kind of he works kind of closely with your dick, and he.
I have worked with many high
Yeah, and
people.
so he'll help you to achieve that the
Right.
dead soldier, what he calls the dead soldier coming home half-mast state. And so we've done a lot of sexual exercises. And if you could walk Anthony through one of our sexual exercises,
I would
taken
love
us
that.
through.
Sure. One of the most. It is a. Remember, this is a constant state of being. So one of the things we do is, you tie a string to your penis, you tie it to your jeans, and you walk away, and it constantly jerks you off. I'm sure you've heard that before. I have taught Greg that. He's trying to get an invention going. Also, to just be. Come to your breath. You come back to your coming. So whenever you get distracted, you get angry. Your emotions are attached to your coming. So you always want to be, man, I'm fuck, I want to. And you just come back to the come. See, if you're constantly coming, there's something going on in your body.
Right.
So when today's anger gets at you, you say, stop it. Stop, world. Stop where you are. Sorry. And you go, you breathe, and you remember the come. And then
you're able to,
Make
or at
real
least you're taking the first steps
make real decisions.
into microcosm.
Decisions.
Yeah, and I'm currently in a level. I've reached level 2, where I am doing a thing this week where
Did you say surgeons?
he's very sensitive about because he's.
I understand that he's traveled all over the world, so he's picked up accents.
And he's
from
not
everywhere
even.
that
Here's the
he's
thing.
been.
Here's the crazy thing. Ask him where he's from originally. This is what's really will blow your mind.
Where are you from originally?
Arugula.
That's what's crazy, because he's from arugula lettuce, and I have not been able to really get any further information from
you
him.
would think this has been crazy enough,
No, I come from
but
arugula.
it's from lettuce.
the lost city of lettuce,
Yeah.
where I have spent many years. I have
Seems
spent.
like we now have to talk about that for a little bit.
we cur.
That one, with that, you've really lost track of what he means. He may mean we
I'm
could,
almost
or
positive means we could.
I think he means we could, but it also could mean we're cool. It's hard. It's really hard
that's
to
true.
say with him.
I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
Here it is. You seem like you really got it now.
Well, so what I try to tell you, when I try to tell you is many questions may have aroused.
Questions have aroused.
Is well, I have trained many. I trained many presidential candidates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your celebrity interactions with the
Well-
people that you've trained.
Well, I trained a dog in a hot car, and his presidential-elect store owner.
Oh, my
store
God.
Yes,
owner.
I am an original teacher to him, and he tried to implement what I have taught
He
him.
ran on a cum-based economy.
Of course, and that would have changed all world. All the world would change if he did that.
Can you tell us the basic tenets of what it was like training store owner to then cultivating this idea of a cum-based economy?
Yeah, he come in so angry. He come in so full of cum that he coming out his eye. I say
There was cum coming out of his eye.
coming out his eye, and I say, wipe away your tears. You have found the hidden city of arugula, and I take him in and change him through many systematic, pragmatic problems.
I have a question. Do you have a question? You can go ahead.
I have many questions.
You have many questions.
Questions.
Wow.
You go first.
Oh, okay.
This is really the sort of the Socratic method, where the teacher asks the student.
first.
I was going to say this. And I didn't get a chance to work with you on this week, so I do have a question. In Arugula, where you come from, the lost city of Arugula, is it a situation? Are you unusual for Arugula, or is it like Superman, where everyone on Superman's planet would be strong on Earth? Like, is everyone in Arugula? Are they all doing this cum stuff, or are you?
No. Everyone in that city is the best of what they do. It's a real master of universe situation. We have a lobster who swing a dick around. We have a cabinet who talk to you. We have everything that is the best is there, and then we take out our training and we talk.
So what is the lobster
Those
the
are
best
just unique
at?
things.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean they're the best. A cabinet that talks?
Yeah, you say, do I have any coming left? And he go, no, and then you go buy it.
Well, at first I was a little confused, but
Cumin.
But if I have to really think about it,
I get it.
if I had to think about it,
Yeah.
I would say that probably is the best
Yeah.
cabinet.
Yeah,
that is
everyone is the best.
I didn't understand it first, but now...
Yeah.
Now there's lobster that swings his
Is
dick
everyone-
around.
One more thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go
then you
ahead. No, 'cause
This is a quick one. It's a side. Is everyone in Arugula as well traveled as you?
Most people are not.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Do you have any idea? Now, I guess I won't even get into what exactly the lobster was the best at. I guess having a dick, because very few lobsters.
He
Right.
is the best poker player in the 9 continent.
Wow, interesting. That had nothing to do with the way you introduced him, but so he's
He
the
swings his
best at
dick
poker.
around because he always I always win in the game. And I go,
Yeah, yeah.
"Fuck."
Ah, metaphorically
yeah.
swinging his dick
Yeah,
around.
sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any sort of, and we'll get back to the teaching, 'cause I
Uh-huh.
think this is fascinating, and the store owner and compassion in life and all that. But do you have any idea of, now, you said arugula is lost.
We have only one way to get there. I can tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we don't really have rules against that. Yeah, it's I-95. Just take it all the way.
Oh, you take I-9, so it's not really lost, it's just...
There's no sign. The sign fell down in a storm. So now there's an exit unmarked. No one goes. You have to go into the Arby's, and you go through the drive-through, and you make you just keep going.
Oh, so that when you guys say Lost City, see, I was picturing sort of
Right.
an Atlantis situation, but really it's just the sign fell down.
The sign fell. The sign fell, and you have to get off at the rest stop, and then it has a back entrance.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
really not exactly lost. It's just sort of almost be a better term would be it's sort of an inconvenient city.
Well, also, there's an IKEA there, and everyone just goes for the IKEA, and no one thinks to stop around and hang out.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
the city, right? There's too many other things there for you to seek out the city.
You wouldn't. You just even
right.
if you were searching, most people will go, "I'm searching for a city." You go, "Oh, but IKEA," and then you go.
You
in
get
IKEA,
distracted and you just go in there and then you go home.
and you go home.
So then, okay, so who, to put this in the perspective of what's going on now in the world, do we live in a world that could be really, well, I guess like our president? Could he be, do you see him as a man who has too much cum in him?
Yes, you
Okay.
are perfectly white. He is very full of cum. He's very full of cum. And that's the most of America right now, currently full of cum.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I make my resurgence into the country from
Right.
95.
America now more than ever needs
To-
thick nuts compassion.
Thick nuts cum. You need to get the compassion to come out,
Right.
to come. And then no more war. No more war.
Now, is Thick Nuts your given name, or is that a moniker sort of due to
Yeah.
the thickness of your nuts?
It was given to me very two times. Very two times.
Very two times. Yeah, sure.
Giving you very two times.
Yeah.
By who and who
What are the
gave
two
it to you?
occasions? Yeah. What are,
Well,
yeah.
one guy he say to me, he say, well, I can't. I say, I don't know. What are we talking about?
Well, Thick Nut. Who gave you the name
Who gave
Thick
you the
Nut?
name?
Oh, my mom.
Okay, so when you said,
So that
okay,
was
so
the one time, and the second time was the guy in IKEA.
No, my dad.
I see.
I got distracted. I can't. You always get distracted.
right.
I do
right.
too. Even though I'm enlightened, I still think about meatball and maybe a small kind of bed where I could put a thing in the bottom.
a storage bed,
So-
a schnorgel, if you will.
How
Yeah.
does this work then? If you are with a woman, are you able to turn off the micro comes and just do an actual cum?
Great question.
No. I do not be with women. I do not be with. I am celibate.
Oh.
My gift, if to the world. See, that is what happened. Sometimes I long upon a woman, and I saw a woman, and I say, I would love to be with this woman, and then I think back, and I say, I love the sun, and I love the cloud. And that is what my love is. And then that thing, it go away. It go away because
Gotcha.
you remember you have love for everything.
Gotcha.
So that's it.
Do you, as such an enlightened man, and there's only so many in the world, these like sort of public figures, do you have any kind of relationship with the Dalai Lama?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that about?
He say you do good job. I say thank you. We have lunch and we
okay.
mostly talk about Pokemon Go. 'Cause he really like it too.
Oh,
Oh, you both really like Pokemon Go, and that's interesting
it's
because
been
that
fun.
sort of
Wow.
died out a bit, but you're still sort of on that.
Yeah. It was still like so
Interesting
good.
that the Dalai Lama would like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's enjoying. When you take your time walking, you have lots of time to do it. That's what they say.
Makes
Because
sense.
for me to walk, it take me 9 hours because in the moment I live for the, I
Right,
live for the
right,
walk.
right, right.
Yeah.
The journey is there, and then
Right.
and then people say how long it take for a compassion monk to get to there. I don't know. I'm still waiting. Like that's the joke.
Yeah, interesting. Now, you helped me out greatly this week with some of your, and you don't have to, but if you would you mind sharing with Anthony some of your inspirational cum-based poetry? Because some of these numbers that you told me really just help get me through the day, help get me to sort of the next level of compassion where I felt drained and empty and camed.
You want to hear a poem
Just
Or
one
I
of those
have-
cum-based inspirational poems.
about a story or maybe a story?
A story would be
Story.
great, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what I call it. When it comes from you, it's sort of your stories almost ring as poetry to me, because there is what grass, and it's like, wow, that was something.
There was a man. Remember, there was a man.
Mm-hmm.
And
How
he
could I forget?
was at war. He was at war with foreign country, foreign nation.
Okay.
And his wife wait for him. And his wife have kid. they have kid before, and she come home, and he come home, and he see a woman, and he say, I love you, and she say, I love you, and the man say to his boy, he say, I'm your father, and the boy say, you're not my father. My father, every day I see at night, he lay down when my mom lay down.
Oh no! Oh no!
He eat when my mom eat.
Oh no! There's been a man there the whole time. Go on.
And so the man so full of cum because he be away a war. He no risen.
Yeah.
He no risen, and he reeve and he rink all night, rink, right? And then the bartender say, "You want
Guy
more
loves
rinks?"
hockey. You know?
And he say, "I want more rinks and rink." And he come home runk, and then the woman she say,
Runk as a skunk.
she say to him, she say, why he always now ignore me? Why? And her so no come. So no come. She's so sad. She jump off. She throw herself in the river. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the man say, he say to the son, I don't care. I don't care that she die. And the son look at him in the sun. The sun is also in the sun. And he point to the shadow.
Yeah.
Point to the shadow of the man. And he say, there's my father.
Wow. His shadow was there the whole time, sleeping with the mother because of love.
The woman was alone.
Right.
And she saw the shadow. But what's the lesson?
Right.
The lesson is that sometimes you too full of cum to see clear. Mm-hmm. And if you let go of the cum, if you let go, then you know to listen to your wife. But sometimes you let go of too much cum. And you throw yourself in the river.
Yeah, and she let go of all her cum. He didn't. So it's
And
a double
you must
lesson.
be barons.
You must be barons.
Be barons.
Wow, man. Well,
Yeah.
thank
Poignant.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poignant
I'll take that.
stuff.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
You go.
Wow.
Good people. Good
Thanks.
people.
You must
People.
come. Be micro coming at all times.
Micro cum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Good to meet you.
Hey, who is here?
I couldn't even tell you.
Some guy named Thick Nuts Cum Passion.
the
Thick Nuts Cum.
the Italian guy with the mustache that just walked out.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep, that's him. He's a traveled man.
Weird.
Yep.
Weird guy.
Nice guy. Lot of ideas.
Yeah.
Left a big. Claimed that he always cleans up his cum,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
just there's a monstrous pile of cum
That is-
drippings on Anthony's floor.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
gross.
He was an interesting guest. I couldn't tell.
He was great. I loved him.
He was from Arugula.
Yeah.
Lost City of Lettuce. I've heard of it.
Yeah, there's,
I know
there's an
about
IKEA there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Most people just go to the IKEA. They don't seek out the city.
Off
Yeah.
95.
Of course, right up on 95.
Yep.
Yeah,
think
Arby.
you
You got to go in the
So
Arby.
you go to the
you've
Arby's
been
if you
there?
don't get you don't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I was
wow.
at Arby's trying to go to the drive-through, and I got nervous, and I just got out.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm in the lost city of Arugula.
Yeah, I've been. There's actually there's a homeless guy there that he kind of hangs out asking for money from cars at the inner.
Oh, okay.
And his whole deal is he thinks he's a cabinet that talks.
Oh.
But he's just a man, and he's on meth.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
meth guy. Then he hangs out with another little heroin fella that says he's a poker playing lobster, but they're pretty good.
Uh-huh.
What else do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know, man. That was...
What do we at time wise? How
We
many
got 12.
minutes?
We got 12.
We got 12. We got a hot 12.
We got a hot 12.
Let me see, man.
What are you going to see? Just
What
open
else?
your text messages?
Oh, man.
I do have.
What
Can
else
I?
is on the docket?
Would you mind if I plugged some stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I will be at the Listen Up and Listen Good. You do what you must, you do what you should. Is it today or is it tomorrow? I'll be.
Do we have a singer?
I'll be at the Omaha Funny Bone, June 15th, 16th, and 17th, and then I'll be at the Des Moines Funny Bone, June 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. That's Omaha, then Des Moines Funny Bone. You can get tickets online. I believe I'm opening for April Macy and then some other Chris Porter. Do you know Chris Porter? I don't know.
I do. He's super nice.
yeah.
I worked with him at Levity.
Oh, really? Oh,
He's a
good.
great guy. He'll probably, he's, he looks like Ian Finance,
Oh, cool.
another
Cool.
comic. He's a super nice guy, though.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. July 13th,
Here we go.
the Westboro...
The Westboro. The Westboro.
Westboro Baptist Church. Good. Get in there.
Oh, we also have to talk about, by the way, it is official. Every single one of our listeners is in the military.
Yeah, how is that?
We need to start doing military-based episodes.
Yeah, because we're
Oh,
three.
right, yeah.
Three. Pretty much, if you combine the three of us, you make one real
Fact.
man.
Yeah.
And we're just a huge hit in the
I
military.
don't know why.
Um,
It's great. I love it.
Because-
Do I have to be weird now? Do I have to start
No.
saying, like, we should do a USO show?
we should.
We
I
should
don't-
do a
Rad Dudecast
classic
should-
USO show, like a Bob Hope. You know what I mean?
See, that's funny, but I was actually thinking we go to Iraq.
Oh,
And then we
yeah.
perform for all our fans in Iraq.
I would love to.
Are
do
we
that.
still in Iraq?
Yeah, little. You know, you
I
can
don't
just
know.
go to these places. It's
What place?
complicated, but I knew a guy that just went to Iraq.
Like on a plane?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
just
but we
went
would want to
visit.
go and perform
No,
and make
for
it a
the-
No,
whole
I'm going
thing.
to
soldiers.
perform. I'm going to do
Yeah.
a thing. I'm going to get into.
You just want to go to Iraq, see the town.
Well, I want to be a guy that has a snake in a basket.
I won't
that
mind
Iraq?
doing that.
No, that's India, but they're not around enough anymore. I like a guy with a cobra in a basket.
Yeah.
Right, you play the flute and it comes out.
That'd be hilarious if you went to Brooklyn and somebody was just doing that. Like those
I'm sure
fucking
there's a
Yeah,
guy.
Brooklyn
I,
assholes.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a guy doing a snake in a basket.
Somebody had a funny. I think was that Pete Corioli's bit about the snake.
What was it?
Where, like you feel bad for the snake because he's got to come out every time.
No,
Like this poor snake, like every time he hears a song, he's got to come out.
Yeah.
because they're like the song makes him come out or
Yeah.
whatever. And he's just like, oh fuck, I got to do this again
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
But here's my take on that, and I'm not a snake psychologist. I don't think it is the song. I think the song's just pomp and circumstance. The
Really?
song,
Ooh.
I think it's the fact that he's in a fucking basket. If I was in a basket and you took the lid off the goddamn basket, I'd come out of the basket.
Oh, I thought the lid is on there and the snake pops the lid up.
No, I think
And
you
he wears
take,
it as a hat.
That's what I thought.
maybe that could be.
That's what this guy told me the other day. I'm furious.
Really?
Yeah, well, no, the guy's telling me he's not coming to New York because of terrorists.
Uh huh.
And then I'm like, you got rattlesnakes in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
You got mouths that'll just kill me
right.
anywhere.
Right.
Terrorists, bad.
Yeah.
Rattlesnakes? I think rattlesnakes are killing more people than terrorists.
Definitely.
Right? What are the numbers? We got numbers on that?
I got last year alone 42,000 people were killed by rattlesnakes.
I couldn't imagine it. That I think that we should start using American rattlesnakes to start killing terrorists.
They did that for a while, where
What?
instead of an army, they just used rattlesnakes.
You just throw them off a
Yeah,
bridge.
they just would throw them out of planes.
That's better. Ice
Well,
them
they all
up.
died. That's the thing. Because a guy tried to do a thing where he made little parachutes for them.
Oh yeah.
out of napkins.
There's nothing. They got no arms. Nothing to hook on. They slide
That's
right
the thing.
out.
They would slide, and oftentimes they don't know how to get out of the parachute. So you harness them in, you drop them down, then they're debilitated when they're down there because they're just tied up in a bunch of ropes.
That's what I'm gonna say to our military fans. Maybe a guy in R&D. Maybe what I would say is you freeze a rattlesnake, put it in your gun, right, and then when you hit the gun, it heats the rattlesnake, firing the snake out at people.
A
Then you
snake
get-
gun.
Snake gun.
Oh
Talking about a snake
right.
gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about
yeah,
a
maybe
classic
Jer Bear
snake
could
gun,
get on
yeah.
that. Be
Yeah.
working on the snake gun
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see a snake gun.
or snake nunchucks.
Yeah. Frozen snake nunchucks.
What if I freeze a snake, put it under your bed? You don't know. All of a sudden, it thaws out and it comes and gets you.
Yeah, I don't know. I never know. I'm always confused with the mechanics of freezing and coming back to life.
Usually you don't. Like
Oh,
most
really?
things, if you froze it, you'd kill it.
You think rattlesnake?
I don't really know. Like you could get it
But
cold
don't they
enough.
petrify and then once they wake up, they're good?
No, I think if you freeze something, usually it dies.
Well, what about like raspberries and stuff?
They're
They
dead.
keep if you freeze
They
them.
do keep, but they're
not
dead.
alive. Yeah, but a fish, like an ice fish, you can freeze.
No, but if they fully freeze, they're dead.
Oh, really?
What about Captain
See, that's
America?
what we got to work on. Because
Yeah.
the fruit world is able to do it.
No, they're
No,
dead.
they're not.
Fish are-
Again, they're dead.
No.
Yes,
They are
keep.
alive.
No.
Their capacity for life isn't as big as ours.
That's something that Compassion taught me that I thought was pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
They
not
have
that. I was going to say something.
what?
No, I was just going to say something, but I guess I was interrupting you.
Oh.
Brendan's asleep.
I think he's just frustrated.
No, I'm tired.
Oh.
I really like
Did
today's
you do two
episode.
today?
We don't have to. I'd rather not.
Yeah, I mean you're sleeping.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
sleeping
I'm
on my
very
bed.
sleepy.
Which, by the way, you're getting germs everywhere.
Germs. I'm getting germs everywhere on me from your bed.
Yeah.
50-50.
A germ swap.
Anyway, July 13th, I'll be at the Westboro Baptist Church. They asked me to give to lead their bake sale.
Bank sale.
Yeah,
Or bake sale.
Their bake sale.
How come no one just goes in there inside to their church service and protests them? Could you do that? Could you just go
think
into
people
the
do.
church? Yeah, I know they do outside.
Yeah.
But join the church and just heckle.
Oh, from within.
Heckle.
The daughter, like it's either the daughter or the great granddaughter.
Yeah, there's like one daughter that quit. or
She
something.
quit. She was on the Sam Harris podcast.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
That-
interesting.
That is the thing about that church is, it is primarily one family. It's not like a big church. It's just one family.
Yeah.
That's all intermarried and shit.
And they were doing a lot of that soldier stuff just for theater.
oh, all of it. That's
Yeah,
it's
they're just
yeah.
trying to get people like,
yeah.
which is like, I don't know. It sounds like it sounds like I'm defending them.
No, it's just weird. They're just on some sort of weird hustle where it's like, all right, well, do whatever you want.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
You're
So I'll do this other character. 'Cause we
Yeah.
got 3 minutes left, and I think we're already all drained.
well, we can save him for next, or we can do him now.
It's a half-assed character already.
Let's do it.
Let's just get him out of the way.
Great.
all right.
You know, this is what we say we
And
did
then
it.
I have a real plug.
Really?
Yeah.
Plug now,
Okay.
and people will stick around.
Oh, that's true. June 14th through the 18th, I'll be at the Comic Strip in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, I could open for you. Ask him.
It's not enough money.
I'll do for nothing. I got nothing. I'm just kidding. So I'll bring this guy in.
Yeah, bring him in.
Bring him in.
Yeah, he his name is Maxine Thunder.
Hey, Maxine Thunder, welcome
Maxine
aboard. Welcome to
Thunder,
the Rad
yeah,
Dudecast.
yeah.
Maxine Thunder, welcome to the Rad Dudecast.
What up, dudes?
Yep.
Yeah,
dogs.
what up, guys?
Hey, man.
Yeah, no.
What's your deal?
My deal is I'm pretty famous for this 9/11 tribute song I'm going to write.
You're going to write it. You have not written it,
No, I just have not gotten around to it.
but you have plans to write it.
Yeah, ever since those towers went down, I was moved. And I said, "You're going to write a song," but one thing led to the
So
other.
it's been 16 years now. Is there do you have any time frame on when this she'll come out?
Well, someone borrowed my guitar, and I think I moved.
Sure, you moved, yeah.
and now I'm just ready to.
So you're now doing your 9/11 tribute song.
So now my girlfriend, I went to her dad's house to get a guitar. I said, I got this 9/11
this
tribute
is
song. I'm
what's
trying
been
to write."
holding you back.
Yeah, I got a job.
Oh,
I got a
okay.
day
So,
job.
all right, I kind of understand that. You're a busy man. You don't have money for the guitar, but you've had the song in your head
Yeah, and
for
it's
years.
good. It's good.
Okay.
It's gonna, because I'm not gonna directly reference the towers.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like the Twin Towers.
You've had 16 years.
yeah, and you don't
Gotcha.
you don't want to you don't want to be right on the nose.
Do you have a
No.
snippet or anything, or no?
No, but
Nah,
I have
it hasn't
ideas
really
of what
came
I'm going
together.
with.
Yeah, sure, right.
Like the two sticks on fire on the skyline. You say sticks
Oh,
instead
sticks.
of buildings.
Interesting.
Yeah,
clever.
Okay.
Not too on the nose. Two sticks on fire in the sky.
call it like this elevator goes to the 3rd floor. Nevermore. The towers are down.
Oh, wait! I thought you weren't
that-
gonna. I thought you weren't gonna go right into the tower. You just said the towers
Yeah,
are down.
The Towers are two guys who worked there. They were twins. We called them the Towers. Shit, I probably shouldn't put them in the song. It'll probably be confusing. I think I'll edit that out.
So you've had 16 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is what you got.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
just now you're realizing that.
Yeah, well, you don't say it out loud. You don't realize it's not very good.
So you just had this in your head the whole time.
Yeah. Like, I can
Okay.
get another one. Look into the horizon. It's different. It's not the same. Nothing's the same when you go to work and your work is gone.
I mean, once again, man, that
Yeah.
seems pretty on the nose.
Really?
Also,
Yeah.
who is this guy that hadn't heard anything and just showed up to work to realize the towers had fallen down?
Well, at that time, the CD changers were big. So some people would
I
just
gotcha.
listen to, he has a 6 CD changer.
Right.
And he didn't put the news on.
And he just went in there, just noticed a lot of helicopters, noticed the city of Manhattan was shut
Yeah.
down.
He has low self-esteem, so he
He
looks
looks a
at the
good
ground.
driver.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was looking at the road.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's always like, looking down because I have low self-esteem. I finally look up, and the terrorist won.
Wow.
But they didn't win if you
Cool.
still go buy and shop things. Because you remember that
Yeah,
time they were
yeah.
saying go out
I
and
do.
buy stuff?
I remember that.
Well, I think that'll be a hit.
New Kids in the Block, Love Donnie, Lord Save Rudy Giuliani.